Hey guys, it's Casey. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be working with 2-part Bondcrafter epoxy resin, Calming Blue blendable alcohol ink by Barely Art, and I've got a chrome powder. It's called a mermaid chrome powder. It's a nail art powder, and it's in like a light green. We're going to be painting the inside of this mold. It's got a lot of detail. We're only going to do the larger areas with this paintbrush, and we're just going to go in and we're going to color in all of the raised areas where these stars are going to be raised up off of the finished piece. This mold is a little backwards, a little twisted. You'll see it at the end. All of the detail ends up on the inside of the bowl, and I don't understand that, why it's made that way. They need to come up with a better concept on how to make the bowls with the details to where the bowl doesn't close in, where the detail closes into the bowl. You'll see at the end what I'm talking about. But we're going to just do the pretty little indentations on the insides of the bowl first. And when making this, I didn't realize that it was going to be on the inside of the bowl. That's why I took the time to really kind of detail it out a little bit. Once we get this all painted up, all we're going to do is grab our epoxy resin here, and we're going to take and put 2 drops. This blendable ink is extremely strong, guys. All you need is a drop or 2. I tried to just put 1 and ended up with 3. There's 3 in there. And this is, I'm sure it's 8 ounces right here. I've got mixed up, which wasn't enough. I have to go in and make some more. But you can still see it's very transparent, but it's still a very deep blue. So it is very strongly pigmented. You see on my stick how much dye's on the stick from just mixing it. But look how beautiful that blue is. It's gorgeous. Now we're going to pour it down, let it kind of settle, let the bubbles come up off the sides. It's best not to move your bowl once you start pouring, because once you do, you take the risk of warping your bowl. So be cautious when you do move your bowls when you've already poured down into them, because you can easily warp them and they ain't going to fit together right once they demold. So make sure you set it down. It's where you want it. Put it on a wood plank. Put it on something that you can pick up, but don't move the bowl itself. Okay, so we're going to mix up a little bit more resin so we can get this one filled up. It held, I want to say, 14 ounces altogether. I said that was 8 ounces. That's my 10 ounce mixing cup, so that was 10 ounces of resin. So I've already put 10 in. We're going to mix up at least 4 or 5 more ounces, and we're going to go ahead and finish filling this one up. And we're going to put it off to the side. We got a couple little molds here on the side. I'm going to go around the edges of this one, and I'm going to just pull out any bubbles, because I'm seeing some bubbles around the lip. And we're going to just go around the entire edge of it with this dotting tool and pull out any bubbles. Any clear spaces you're seeing is a bubble that's formed in that space. So you want to go in and pull all that out and get your resin in there. Okay. Once I've got that all done, I'm going to go around the edge of the other one as well and fish up any bubbles that are sitting on the edge of this mold, because that's a good place for them to hide. I do recommend taking your torch and or your long wick glider and going around the top of it and popping any other bubbles that may have come out at this point, because I'm going back around this again just to make sure that I've got all the bubbles out. It's looking good, so we're going to let it be. We're going to fill up these little extra molds that I've got. I've got this one, which is a little piggy, and I've got a little bear I'm going to fill up. And we're going to put it to the side and let it cure. Like I said, I'm just going to fill these up with the resin. I'm not going to do anything special. I'm not going to paint the mold. I'm just going to fill it up and see how it looks in this transparent resin. And with the piggy, you want to squish it and make sure you get any of these little animals. You want to make sure you squish the heads, because they're going to get air bubbles in the ears, they're going to get air bubbles in the nose, they're going to get it up under their chins. You really got to play with these a little bit. I filled it up a little too much before squishing it, but I'm pretty sure it came out alright. And we're going to finish off by filling up this little bear mold. I love this little gummy bear mold. How cute would that be as handles on a dresser drawer? These little gummy bears. I'm thinking about making some little handles for drawers. Because all you would really need to do is fill it about halfway full, put your screw in, and then fill it up the rest of the way. Put your screw in with some UV resin and then fill it up the rest of the way and let it cure. And then you've got the screw coming out of the bear, and all you got to do is screw it in. That'd be pretty neat. Okay, so these are all cured. We're going to go ahead and pop out our bear. See what I mean? How cute that would be as a knob. That would be adorable. And then here's our little piggy. And look at there. Isn't he adorable? Absolutely cutest little thing in the world. Now we're going to go to this one. This one's the one I told you was backwards. Look how pretty that is, though. Love it. Love the way this one came out. I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. Love the colors together. That green with this blue, just, it's yummy. It's beautiful. But all the details on the inside of the bowl. There's some on the outside of this bowl too, but you would have to flip that lid inside. All that detail I just made is inside that bowl. And that's so totally backwards, but look how beautiful that is. I love it. I absolutely love this bowl. I just wish that detail was on the outside of the bowl. I wish there was some way of getting it set like this. Have a blessed day, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Happy Friday.